Hello everyone, it's your boy, B3, back with another kicking movie reaction review. I'm taking a break from some of the cheesy ones. I know I said I might do a cheesier one, like Assignment in Outer Space next, but I felt like watching something a little better. You can only watch so many bad movies in a row, and then you gotta watch a good one. For instance, The Mummy, starring Boris Karloff. I hadn't seen this movie in like 8 years, and I had the Legacy Collection with all the Mummy movies in it that I'd never even watched. And this is the real original Mummy. Like, the film that people call the original Mummy, the one from the 90s, isn't actually the original Mummy. Believe it or not. Remember when the Tom Cruise Mummy movie came out, everyone was like, "Oh, don't reboot the original!" But the one they loved is a reboot. So, yeah, The Mummy, Boris Karloff, lots of dank memes. This, out of all the big top tier tentpole Universal monster films, this is actually one of my least favorite. Still a great film, but one of my least favorite because it's not that different from Dracula. It's almost the same movie as Dracula, but with a different monster. Like, it's basically just Dracula. And Dracula's great. I love Bela Lugosi Dracula. But Boris Karloff Mummy is really the same movie. Because there's like this mummy that's come back to life, and he's trying to get his bride, who is a modern woman, but she is a reincarnation of his love from ancient Egypt, and he's trying to bring her back via this woman. And the plot of Dracula is trying to turn a woman into a vampire so that he can be with her, but this guy's trying to turn, spoiler alert, a woman into a mummy so he can be with her, and it's the same movie. It's the same film. So you'll be more impressed with this film if you watch it before you watch Bela Lugosi Dracula, but to be completely honest, I actually recommend watching Bela Lugosi Dracula first, because I just think it's better made, to be completely honest. I mean, they're both Carl Laemmle Jr. productions, but they're both Universal, and they're both really the same. They're the same era. They're the same Universal monster classics, but they're also basically the same movie. I really like the look of The Mummy. The makeup on Boris Karloff is incredible. I love the acting. I know by today's standards it's pretty bad, but there's just something about this era's acting that really sticks with me. I'm not sure. It's just so unique, I think. I don't know. But the Mummy does feel like a real threat. He can, like, give you heart attacks and stuff. It's pretty cool. It's quite cool. I really like this movie, but at the same time, it's Dracula. But Boris Karloff always does a great job, etc., etc. Definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. I haven't seen all the sequels, and I haven't seen the Abbott and Costello, but I have them. So I'm finally going to watch them. I might review all the mummies in a row. I might take a break and do Riga or Assignment Out of Space. I'm not sure, but I know for a fact that I'm going to get all those movies done. So that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below: Facebook, Twitter, etc. And this isn't my podcast, but there's a podcast called Of Gods and Monsters that just does, like, black and white horror movies. And it's a fantastic podcast, so if you're a fan of this type of thing, definitely check it out. It's from Something Ghoulish. And, it's all this. The Something Ghoulish podcasts are my favorite podcasts. Gargantuan Cast, Of Gods and Monsters, etc. So that's it. Thank you all once again for your support. See y'all later.